Hey there, puzzlers! My name is Fleb. I'm a puzzle designer, and today I want to show you an extraordinary and surprising puzzle. The Lotus Box. The stated goal of this puzzle is to remove the center ring from the nail that goes through it. Doing so is very tricky, though. You might think, well, I'll just pull this nail off this way. But it doesn't come off. It's too long. There is a little hole there, which could possibly pass through, but the head of the nail is too big for it to actually go through. I can tell you that it is indeed possible to remove that ring, but that there's even more to this puzzle. You might see that there's a little hole here. It's hard to tell on the video, but there's actually a coin inside of that hole that you can see. And there's also a dovetail joint on the bottom of this puzzle. If you try to slide this bottom piece back and forth, it moves a little bit. Not enough that it slides off, but it moves just ever so slightly. And then there's the matter of this strange screw hole at the top. It's a threaded hole that goes into the center of the puzzle, and you can see the rest of the nail through that hole, although it's a little hard to see on this video. So there are some mysteries here. There's the mystery of how in the world you get this ring off. And then how in the world do you get this bottom part off? After the spoiler break, I'll show you how this puzzle works. To solve this puzzle, you might start by pushing the coin against the nail and trying to feel. And if you do that, you can feel there's a little feature somewhere down inside the nail. At this point, I guess that the nail was in several pieces. Pushing the coin against it and pulling up the top piece allows the two halves to separate. Pushing the coin back to the center lets the second piece fall down. And now you can remove it. And you can see indeed, this was in two pieces. Turning the puzzle upside down lets the second half fall out. And now we can take off the ring. We can see at this point that the way that these two were held together was by magnets. There's actually a small magnet on the inside of this top half of the nail. But we still have the rest of the puzzle. We can still see the coin inside of that small hole. There's a lot you can try here. There's a lot of common puzzle techniques that lock things together. Either holding it in a certain orientation, or spinning it is a common one as well. In this case, though, none of those will work, because you're missing a part of the puzzle. One piece of the puzzle is hidden inside of this screw. There's a secret passage on the inside which holds a small piece. We can put that piece in the top hole. And now if we screw this down inside, it's a perfect fit. At this point when I was solving it, I tried a lot of different things. I tried moving this to different orientations, but what eventually ended up working out was a spin move. That's what I'm going to do now. With the spin move, this top part now moves a little bit further than it did before. Not much, but if you can pull this out, it starts to open. Removing that piece from the center allows it to open all the way, and we're able to take out the coin. But in some sense this is unsatisfying. Why is this called the Lotus Box? What about it has anything to do with a lotus? There's one more secret that this puzzle has yet to hold. If we put the small piece back inside and do the same spin move as before, we can move the box again slightly. Now what we did last time is we moved it up the front, then took this out. But what if we move it the other way? Well, we couldn't do that before. Moving this would do nothing, because the coin was blocking this top piece from moving. But now, if we remove it and the small piece, we can slide that piece forward. And there's a small passage here, inside of which is a lotus coin. And that's why this is called the Lotus Box. If you are interested in more puzzle content, please subscribe below. Thank you very much for watching, everyone, and happy puzzling.